Okay, we're talking about guys and them no longer begging and stuff. But also, as much as they're not begging, I feel like some women are coming more into their self awareness to where they not gonna let people play on their top like they once used to. And I really want to play this video from this young lady because it might be an educational moment for some. And I just want to go ahead and let us check out some things that she had to say.
Self awareness actually killed dating for me. Like, actually made it a lot harder. And not because I don't know how to receive love, but because now I recognize what love isn't. Like, I can see the difference between effort and performance. I can see the difference between somebody being consistent and somebody being convenient.
Mm.
Between somebody being interested in me versus interested in how I make them feel. That's what changed. The bar didn't move higher. My clarity just got sharper. And clarity kills delusion.
Mm.
So now I notice things I used to ignore. I notice when a man is only consistent at the start. I notice when he only communicates when it benefits him. I notice when the connection is surface level, but he keeps me close because I feel safe or I feel good to him or like, you know, a good girl, whatever that may look like. And I don't make excuses for that anymore. My self-awareness won't let me romanticize potential. It won't let me confuse somebody breadcrumbing me for effort. It won't let me sit in situations that drain me just because they're familiar. And it's not that I'm nitpicking, it's that I've done the work. And when you've done the work, you can feel it when someone hasn't. You can feel the emotional immaturity, the lack of self-regulation, the absence of real communication, of knowing how to really communicate. And the old version of me would have overlooked it. It would have tried to fix it because that's me, right? It would have tried to pour more in to try to keep the connection. But now, baby, I definitely have been choosing peace over potential. Self
Mm.
awareness did not make me cold, it made me careful. It made me honest about what I feel, what I need, and what I damn sure won't settle for again. And I think that clarity has cost me a lot of situations that I used to pray for, but it's also protected me from everything that would have broken me. So now it's made the pool a little bit more shallow because there isn't a lot of options. There's not a lot of ready-made options or like apparent options when you've hit this level of self-awareness. I can't just do shit for the plot with no purpose. I can't. My brain physically, I can't will myself to unsee the delusion. I can't do it. Self-awareness ruined dating. Self-awareness.
Mm. I think that's very good. I feel very proud. I think that might be a focal for a lot of people as they go into 2026 to let less people play in your face because you're more self aware. You got that clarity, you know, save yourself a lot of, I feel like lonely nights and crying all over the place and stuff because, like she said, she chose peace. Like she just really enjoy her own company. And sometimes when you really enjoy your own company, I think it's very, very difficult for anybody to just come on in there and play in your face.
Yes. I think also because like you realize how much people are upsetting your peace, which was like a thing for me, like realizing, oh, when I'm not around you, my heart rate isn't up. Like
Right.
you're not playing games with my fucking feelings and my emotions and shit. I don't,
Mm.
I used to always say I can just go home. You know what I mean? And it
Mhm.
was because it's like I could tell whatever it is you're doing, it's having a negative effect on my anxiety levels. And
Yeah.
once you realize that shit, like the games that people play, these like little stupid ass comments, like that negging shit, once you realize how that shit just kind of slowly drags you down and drags you down and makes you feel bad, yeah, the less you are likely to want to deal with that shit from people. Because like, I'm not about to
Mhm.
go through this shit with you. I already know what this is about to be. Get out of my face.
Yeah, and I would say I'm smiling so hard because I'm laughing because this is very relative because I'm just thinking like, yep, to everything she was saying. Anyway, I feel like she's able to clock all this stuff because she did the self work. I feel like she brought out a good point when she said if things weren't right or if something felt unsettled, and I'm paraphrasing what she said, she would pour more into it to try to get out what she
Yes.
wanted. And I feel like majority of women do that because it's like, oh, you would be perfect if you just did this. So if I can get you to change, then we could keep this thing going.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And I seen this thing on TikTok and the girl said, don't change the nigga, change niggas. I think I said this last
I
week.
saw that too. I saw that
Man,
too.
and that's literally all I be trying to say, because like once you and the thing is, that doesn't mean that love is out of the question for you.
No.
That just means that you should move on. And like that's not you need to be able to clock shit and then move on accordingly and just leave it at that. So I think once you do the self work, it's easier for you to X people out. But I love that she said that, because I couldn't agree more. Like,
Right.
you start to notice things very early on once you're like, okay,
For
next.
sure. And I feel like what she said applies to more than just like relationships, like with a significant other or whatever. I mean, I think it qualifies for some jobs. Okay. You become more self aware with that, what you will and will not tolerate, and friendships too.
Yes.
So I think she's on point with that. And then
For sure.
she looks pretty young. So shout out to her for coming to that awareness much sooner than a lot of people,
Yes.
you know.
The people
I'll
pleasing
also
thing
say
stays with you.
this. I didn't realize. I just think it's very interesting how women are taught to like yearn a relationship. Period.
Oh yeah.
I think it's
Once
reinforced in so many ways.
So many
yes,
ways. You ain't got a man, you ain't got a little boyfriend. When you gonna get married? When you like,
you
oh
can't go to the nail shop without them
my
asking.
fucking God.
But the thing that I think is so fucking funny is
Mhm.
once you actually start dating and canceling niggas faster, you realize that a lot of these people that have these relationships and marriages are settling and marrying the ones that really ain't shit.
And they don't like each other. Not for
Yeah.
real. They really don't like
Mhm.
each other. And they be
Yep.
mean to each other. Like,
And then once you
Yep.
realize that that's what's out there, the desire to be attached to someone doesn't grow stronger. It's kind of just like a nice to have, because you
yes,
don't necessarily want what other people have because you already know what's out there.
exactly.
Mhm.
It's been wild. It's been a nice little 2025.
Good.
Yes.
Good.